Hi there, and welcome to 40 Stronger. My name is Kate, and I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach. I've been training for almost 10 years now, and it has completely changed my life, both physically and mentally speaking. I've always been a big consumer of YouTube content, but I realized that a vast majority of people that I followed who share solid, scientifically and experientially backed knowledge are men, and they were talking to men. Well, a lot of the information they shared with regard to training and nutrition can also be applied to women, because after all, we build muscle in the same way. I realized that many women are not as receptive to a very blokey or male-oriented channel as I was. So I dug around and tried to find similar channels for women aged over 40. And I have to say, I did find a few good ones. But compared with the amount of material aimed at men, they are few and far between. So on 40 Stronger, I share how women aged over 40 can start on their strength training journey, effectively change their body composition, and improve their overall quality of life. So today I want to talk about a word that I hear used frequently by women when it comes to the topic of exercise and weight loss. And this word is tone. As in, I started exercising because I want to look toned. Ladies and gents as well, please, you need to stop using the word toned. And I'm going to tell you exactly why and how reframing your perspective can help you be more effective in your strength and fat loss journey. The term toning is an invention of the fitness and beauty industries and is always used specifically when referring to women. Have you ever heard this term being applied to men? Ever heard a man say he wants to go to the gym to get toned? Highly unlikely. The term muscle tone is actually a medical term used in reference to the amount of tension that a muscle can create. Muscle tone is what allows us to hold ourselves upright when sitting or standing. For example, if a child or baby has low muscle tone, also known as hypotonia, they will appear to be floppy. It has nothing to do with the body appearance of a normal, healthy adult woman. The word toning has been employed purely as a marketing term and is used to avoid scaring women who have been led to believe that strength training will instantly turn them into the Incredible Hulk in a dress. We often hear women say, "But I don't want to look bulky." The word has its roots in a fear that many women have been socially conditioned to believe, that women with muscles are masculine and therefore unattractive. Muscle toning, as it is used as a marketing term by the fitness industry, refers to the visibility of the shape of a woman's muscles, and it normally goes hand in hand with low body fat levels. So when we imagine a woman who has the stereotypical toned look, although it is somewhat subjective, it seems to be an unwritten rule that a toned woman cannot have so much body fat that her muscle shape is not visible, nor can she have so much muscle that she looks jacked, for want of a better description. And common myths around toning suggest that she got that way through an unwavering adherence to cardio, circuit classes, and perhaps some yoga, Pilates, or bar. So now that we've covered what supposedly constitutes toning, let's talk about what toning really is. Toning actually refers to the process of body recomposition, that is, a combination of fat loss and muscle growth, or hypertrophy. So when a woman says that she wants to look toned, what she really means is that she wants to lose body fat and reveal the muscle underneath. However, without some form of resistance training, most women over 40 are not going to be able to achieve this toned look without first building some muscle. So what is the problem with saying that you want to look toned? There are a few problems with the common usage of this term. First, the connotations of toning, which assume that women want to be slimmer and more shapely, but don't want to build muscle mass in case they look too manly, is outdated and frankly condescending. It also ignores the biological realities of women, that most of us don't have the hormonal profile to grow large amounts of muscle mass without an incredible amount of hard work in the gym, a carefully planned nutrition regime, a lot of time because muscle building does not happen overnight, and possibly some exogenous substances. We're not going to look bulky from too much muscle. This is virtually impossible. Second, it is such a grossly general and subjective term that it should never be used as a goal for a female who is embarking on her strength or body recomposition journey. Saying, I want to tone up or I want to be more toned is completely meaningless, and it's not going to help anyone get results. It also completely ignores the multitude of health benefits that building lean mass offers to women, which go well beyond simply having enough to look a certain societally acceptable way. Women should be encouraged to build as much lean mass as possible and not be dissuaded by the idea that we will somehow accidentally end up with too much muscle. Finally, the myth of toning often goes hand in hand with the myth that in order to achieve this coveted toned look, women must lift light weights for high reps. Now, excuse me while I just go and scream into a pillow, but this is also entirely untrue and has no scientific backing. You can't achieve the mythical unicorn toned status by following an unscientific myth. The fact is that to build any appreciable muscle, women need to be lifting weights or engaging in resistance exercises at a high intensity and at a variety of rep ranges. And by high intensity, I don't mean those circuit or HIIT style classes with short rest breaks that bring your heart rate right up and have you sweating and huffing and puffing. I mean lifting weights to near failure and employing progressive overload so that your muscle is given a reason to keep growing and getting stronger. In summary, what so many women call toning is actually fat loss combined with muscular hypertrophy, otherwise known as body recomposition. Toning is just a myth. We have been led to believe that toning is some kind of special process that only applies to women and requires specific exercises or methods to achieve, which is simply not true. And this belief results in people simply not understanding why they can't change their body composition through exercise. And the myth is reinforced over and over by various fitness influencers. Many women believe that if they follow the program or dietary regime of their favorite influencer, they will end up looking like her, forgetting that the fitness influencer is a brand who is selling a product. It doesn't mean she uses her own product to achieve her physique. Never mind that she might be 20 years younger than you and has completely different genetics and body structure. So does it even matter what you call it? I think it does. When you understand that in order to change your body composition, you need to do two things: lose fat and build lean mass. You will be better prepared to do what it takes to make these two things happen. For example, you know that to achieve fat loss, you need to be in a caloric deficit, and that to build lean mass, you need to be doing an effective strength training program and eating enough protein. So you can arm yourself with the tools to tackle these things specifically and effectively through changes to your nutrition, training, and lifestyle. If you found this video useful and you learned something, and you would like to see more of my future videos where I will talk about things like what makes an effective strength training program, how to create your own workouts for beginners, how to create a caloric deficit for fat loss step by step, and how to increase your lean mass, how to monitor your progress, and much more, please like and subscribe. You'll receive alerts when I release new videos. Thanks, and catch you next time.